Good Friday, my little minnows. We are back out on Lake Minnetonka for language arts today. I'm going to tell you the legend of Mahpiyata. I'm going to go over your tasks. We're going to talk about that poetry project one more time, and then I'm going to read you a couple more hot poems. So let's get started. Your tasks for today are as follows. You need to read for at least 20 minutes. Don't forget to watch this daily video. You need to complete and submit your IXL analyzing literature to the drop box, and then keep working on that poetry project, that thematic poetry project. That is due April 30th. That is a Thursday. It's just under a week away. All right, friends, now let's jump into it. We're back on another island on Lake Minnetonka today. And the island we're talking about today is Mahpiyata. The small, nearly distinguishable island of Mahpiyata is named after the legend of Mahpiyata. History states that conflict between the Ojibwe, or Anishinaabe, and the Dakota peoples had existed for centuries. The Ojibwe lived in the northern regions of what is now Minnesota, and the Dakota lived in the central and southern regions. One day, an Ojibwe warrior party swept in from the north to engage Chief Wakanea's Mdewakanton subtribe of the Dakota people in battle. Scouts were able to inform the chief of their impending arrival, and a warrior party was sent out to intercept and destroy the enemies. Mahpiyata, the daughter of Chief Wakanea, was said to be more precious to him than the laughter of a newborn child. She begged him to let her tag along and watch the battle from afar. His answer was firm, but she begged, and he relented against his better judgment. The battle was brutal, as battles are wont to be, and as the tide was turning against her men, Mahpiyata left the safety of her hill and hide and went out to support her men. As she walked through the fray, men on both sides halted. Her grace, beauty, and courage subdued the rage and left their hearts filled only with love. The son of the Ojibwe leader, Tanyawara, was so impressed with this woman, he fell in love with her on the spot. In those days, if you love somebody, you might have them kidnapped and brought back to you unharmed. So that's what Tanyawara did. Soon after, there was a huge party on nearby Big Island, celebrating not only the peace between these two tribes, but the union between two of their most promising members. After the successes their unity brought in life, they could not be separated, even in death. They were laid to rest side by side on the northern part of the island, an Ojibwe king and a Dakota queen. With the red wand, they passed the bad spirits. With the blue wand, they passed the tempting spirits. And with the white wand, they passed into a state of higher existence. So ends the legend of Mahpiyata. The current project you are working on is the Thematic Poetry Project. For this project, you need to complete at least 5 poems. Each poem should have its rhyme scheme labeled if available. The literary devices should be identified and labeled, and there should be a short analysis of your poems as well. There are many different poetic styles to choose from, and today I am going to highlight one of those poetry styles. A diamante poem is an interesting poem where there is both a visual and auditory element. The beginning of a diamante poem starts with a topic, and the end of that diamante poem ends with another topic. Working through the poem, you transition from one topic to the other. The two topics are often positioned as antonyms of each other. Let's see how it works. Smile, happy, warm, welcoming, inspiring, soothing. Curve, lips, expression, emotion. Disturbing, deterring, depressing, sad, unwelcome, frown. This diamante poem is structured with the words smile and frown being antonyms of each other and being at the opposite ends of the poem. The second line is adjectives describing the word smile, whereas the second to last line are adjectives describing the word frown. The third and fifth lines add ing verb words that also help to describe our topics, and the middle line uses words that can describe both of those topics. Poetic forms and styles that place limitations on you or put you in a box, so to say, help to bring out the creativity where you may not normally have found it. I will include some resources below to help you explore more poetic styles, and then come back each day as I explore different poems and different poetic styles. You've been excellent as always today, my little minnows, so I want to remind you, be happy, stay healthy, and let's make some history. Cheers.